Hi, my name is Mpatli, an absolute lover of health and wellness with a deep passion for decoding the science behind it, simplifying it, and sharing it. And today we'll be doing exactly that with Value Added Life. We'll be going through their range of products and how they support overall health and wellness. And I'm here with Ryan today from Value Added Life. Ryan, thank you for being with us.
Hi, Mpatli. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Absolutely. Please talk to us about your background and your passion for natural health.
From being an athlete to working really, really hard on starting my businesses and really stressing my body to the limit, I sort of found out all the wrong ways to eat, the wrong ways to exercise, and the importance of having sufficient sleep and that, and realizing how our bodies nowadays are out of balance and how we've actually stripped certain nutrients that are essential to human health out of our diets. And then coming around to it from a different angle, where I looked at the history of medicine, which I've always been passionate about, and of health and wellness and nutrition. And coming at it from that angle, I really realized that, we're living in an interesting time where we've got so many more stresses in our body. And I've really seen how important and how essential it is that we bring back some of those nutrients that have been stripped out of our lives.
I want us to talk about Procydin. What exactly is it and what makes it so unique?
And partly Procydin. Procydin's our flagship product. It's made up of 4 ingredients, essentially, broadly speaking. The one is proanthocyanidins, or OPCs, oligomeric proanthocyanidins, which is quite a mouthful. Then it's vitamin C, which we all know, vitamin E, and a bioflavonoid complex. And together is where the magic happens. But I want to focus more specifically on proanthocyanidin. So proanthocyanidins found in our case, in the seeds of grapes. It's that bitter taste that happens when you bite into the seed of grapes. It's in the skins of fruits where they're bitter. It's in the bark of certain trees and that bitter taste. And because of its taste, it's been systematically and intentionally engineered out of our diets. If you think of going to the supermarket now, can you even get seeded grapes easily?
Not.
Do the skins, they don't taste bitter anymore in the fruit. You used to have the bitter taste of the skin, and then you'd go into the sweet fruit, and inadvertently always you'd bite into those bitter seeds. But I mean, this stripping out of our diets puts us into a state of disease over time. And when you put it back in, you feel better again. So this is why your granny, stiff and sore joints, takes the Procydin, feels better.
Results.
Stops taking the Procydin, goes back into that state again, because we just cannot get it into our diets naturally. And I'm a big believer in trying to source it and get it into your body naturally. It's at a level that's too low, and that's why it's such a formidable product.
And that's what makes Procydin so unique.
Absolutely.
So, tell me, Ryan, what role do free radicals and antioxidants play in wellness?
Essentially, free radicals in an acute form can be beneficial, as can be inflammation, because it's your body's immune system. So your immune system fights off pathogens, so molecules that are causing harm in the body, and it targets and destroys those molecules. The way it does it, simply, without trying to be too technical, is those free radicals are released by the stressors, and a molecule that's short an electron. And electrons want to be in pairs, so they try and grab another electron from somewhere, and they end up grabbing it from a healthy cell, like a cell membrane or something. So it's actually detrimental to your health. And that's where antioxidants come in play. So twofold. One is when they have acute phase, when it's your immune system reacting, they clean up the mess and get rid of all the free radicals after the job's done. And then in the case of chronic inflammation, they need to get rid of them and get them in check and in balance again. So what an antioxidant does, basically it eats up all the excess free radicals after an acute phase of healing, or on the chronic phase where it just gets them back in check and reduces them to a level where your body can function optimally. And it does that because it donates an electron safely. So in that sense, it prevents damage.
How does one know when you're suffering from inflammation?
Okay, so partly, again, going back to the 2 types of inflammation: acute inflammation, when your immune system's reacting. A quick key indicator of that is your body temperature goes up. You get a temperature, and that's your body being the inflammation setting in, dealing with a pathogen and helping your body to heal, because these cells don't survive in that increased temperature. So that's the acute one. And then it's the bad one is now that chronic one, that we're living with this chronic inflammation due to not enough antioxidants in our diets, due to the increased stresses, pollution, lack of sleep, stressing about school and work and this and all the pressures of modern life, and they're not getting the nutrients in to deal with that effectively. The symptoms of that are like aches and pains, not sleeping well, not recovering well from wounds, constantly being sick and feeling foggy. It's really a state of dis-ease, but not disease yet, if that makes sense. Yeah.
So then, Ryan, who should be taking Procydin?
Partly everybody. We're all deficient of that one molecule. And because it wasn't classified as a vitamin, it's a food supplement. We feel like maybe we will get in with our diet. But like I said before, you don't. You just don't get those bitter seeds, the bitter skins around the fruit. So we're all deficient.
Okay. And how long does it generally take before you start feeling the difference once you start taking Procydin?
So we say typically 10 to 12 days. But honestly, it depends on your state of, if you have symptoms or you're in a state of disease, you may have a much quicker experience. I mean, we've got anecdotal evidence and testimonials of people that have recovered in 2-3 days from, playing soccer again when they couldn't because they had painful joints, those sort of things. But like you said, you don't really have that. But you do exercise a lot and you're doing the high rock stuff. You'll feel your recovery from exercise will be quicker. You'll recover a lot faster. You'll feel a lot better. You won't get that slump in the day. Your hair and your nails will grow faster and you'll feel smoother nails. Your skin should feel better because it's got amazing collagen strengthening properties, which are actually beneficial in taking alongside your collagen supplements. And if you're going to choose one, I would definitely choose Procydin because it's going to make you'll see the difference.
Amazing. And for anyone that is new to supplements, why would Procydin be a great starting point?
So there's very few supplements that I would say are almost essential. So as you know, vitamins are essential. By definition, it's essential because we don't produce it ourselves. We need to put it in from our diet source. So this is one molecule that's been engineered out of our diets because of its bitter taste. So we all actually deficient of it. So if we're not getting it in our diet, we have to take it from supplements. So that's why I say everyone should be taking Procydin.
Amazing. Ryan, thank you so much for chatting to us today. I mean, it's been a great conversation. It's been absolutely insightful.
Thank you, and partly. I think we really, as a brand and as a business, we're looking at ways to increase health span. And my first priority would be, or my goal ultimately is that we can change and bring these missing nutrients back into our food source. I mean, you shouldn't have to take supplements.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, with what modern life stripped out and the stresses that we're putting in our body and not being able to replace those essential nutrients, we don't have a choice. So while we don't have a choice, we'll try and in this time of our lives, try and supplement and just keep us at that even keel and keep us healthy so that we can live the way we're supposed to. But hopefully our diets can change back to the way it should be and that we could live a healthy life from the earth as we were designed to. But for now, you have value-added life. So we're there to support that and to replace what modern life takes out.
Absolutely. And if you want to shop any value-added life products, any leading pharmacy as well as valueaddedlife.com, right? Thank you so much.
Thank you.